Greetings. So I just removed orange and red from my hair. So now what I'm going to do is put some orange and red on my hair, obviously. Also some yellow, which I need to grab. Yellow. Okay, so yeah, plan is for fire hair, yellow the roots, orange, red. That's the plan. We wanted to do fire hair for a while, so today is the day. And I was thinking I didn't need a brush, but yeah, I'm going to need a brush. What? Sectioning? I completely forgot where I was going with that thought. I was going somewhere. I don't know where. Yeah, fire hair. I'm using Strawberry Leopard. You Are My Sunshine. The orange, which is called Sundown. You'd think I'd know this. I use these quite regularly. And fire for the ends. I feel quite disorganized right now. I have literally everything that I need within arm's reach, but I feel disorganized. Starting with yellow. Is this not open? Apparently I have not opened this. There are other things I should be doing today, but I'm not feeling especially motivated to do productive things. It being, 7:30 p.m. and I'm just not getting around to dyeing my hair. Why did I put that tiny? Like, really? I'm gonna need more than that. Whatever. It's fine. It's all fine. It would make more sense to do orange at the roots, considering that the roots are still orange, but that's not what I want to do. I feel like the roots are light enough that it'll be fine. Okay, I'm just gonna put more yellow in here. This is ridiculous. There. All three of these colors fade pretty fast, which is kind of what I'm looking for. So everything is fine. Also, I watched The Substance. I heard that it's good, but I don't like to leave my house, so I don't ever really go to the movies. So it's out on streaming, and I watched it. It's like disturbing. I feel like I'm not quite of the age where it hits the hardest, but I'm getting there. Like, well, not getting there, but I'm not young. I identify more with the older version. Yeah, wow. It's been, I don't know, over a week since I watched it, probably closer to 2. I'm still thinking about it, which I guess is a sign of a good movie. It's disturbing. No, you're the only part of me that's lovable. Like, oh my god. Yeah. And of course, Demi Moore, who's like beautiful. Like, ugh. Women aging, the pressures of society. It's a lot. But would recommend, It's good. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna try to do the whole thing and then go in. Do it bit by bit. Right. Every time I see this orange, I kind of panic because it looks red. It looks much more orange on the camera, but it's not as red when it's on as it looks. I don't really want a lot of red just to the very ends. I'm covering up too much yellow for this orange. Oops. Yeah, this is what I should have done instead of the fox hair, but oh well, here we are. It's fine. For truly fire. I guess I could put smoke in the ends. And by smoke, I mean black. But I feel like a 3-minute, as I screwed up. Yeah, I feel like I'm proving that a 3-color ombre is probably about the best that I should be trying to do. Because, yeah. I've got too much dye on my hand. You put a little bit more over here. It's all fine. Also, I still don't wash this towel. It just lives on the bathroom floor. And I bring it out when I'm dyeing my hair. Everything's fine. What else was I going to talk about? I don't know. In anticipation of moving, I'm trying to like go through and get rid of some stuff. And then like the stuff that you accumulate. I've lived here for 15 years. And yeah, just the amount of stuff that you just end up with and don't get rid of until, you know, you're gonna need to move. Like, I still have plates that I stole from res and university that I don't use. I've got my first ever tea kettle, which I don't use because I've got a better one. Like, the amount of stuff, you put away, you know, what if my tea kettle breaks and I need another one? And then, yeah. The worst is clothes. I've got so many clothes because my weight fluctuates a lot. Well, I say that, but it hasn't been fluctuating. I've just been heavy for quite some time now. But, you know, I've got a range of like 6 different sizes of clothes. Like, do I need these? Not really, but what if I need them? So I'm not getting rid of, well, I'm getting rid of 3 garbage bags full of clothes, which I feel like is a pretty good start, but I still have, well, I was counting, and I have 22 coats. But I need all those coats because I might lose weight and I like coats. So I'm not getting rid of any coats. 22 freaking coats. And probably 15 of them, well, probably not 15, probably at least like 12 of them don't fit. You know, what if they start fitting again? What if there's a world? I don't know if anybody would remember, but like a year and a half ago, I started taking Mounjaro, the weight loss medication, which I have to pay for, which, you know, fine. Like, I feel like as a public health measure, it would be good to, you know, prevent obesity-related diseases by preventing obesity, but whatever. Pay for it, whatever. It's not the end of the world, except that it did become the end of the world because they increased the price to the point where it was going to be $600 a month. Like, I can't afford that. I absolutely cannot afford that. So unfortunately, that wasn't working. And yeah, no, 600, no, like absolutely not. It was already expensive enough. Like there was no reason for it to go up. They just changed it over to a pen delivery system, which should not justify like more than doubling the price. But anyway, so I had to switch to Ozempic, and of course my doctor started me on this like baby dose for 3 months, which didn't really work, so I increased it sooner than I was supposed to, and the medium dose isn't really working either. So it kind of takes the edge off being hungry, because like I'm hungry all the time and my metabolism is broken. And yeah, so I could definitely make better choices. But I once went down the road of extreme restrictive dieting and exercise. The exercise doesn't really do shit, but yeah, I've been down that road, and A, life sucked and I hated everything, and B, like, it's not sustainable. Like, you can't live on 1,200 calories a day. I can't do it. So I can't do it again. And yeah, I need something else. Intermittent fasting was a no. Just generally trying to eat healthier was a no. Because again, I'm hungry all the time. Like, I can eat and then I'm hungry. It just doesn't matter what I eat, I'm hungry. It sucks. So yeah, I'm currently taking Ozempic and it's not really working. But I've got like 3 more months before I can increase it. Maybe 2. I don't know. And, you know, speaking of the substance, I'm aging and getting close to perimenopause, and then weight's getting even more of a problem because that's a thing for women. You know, the thing going forward too is that you just get to a certain age, and no matter what you do, you gain weight because, you know, the joys of being a woman. It's lovely. My favorite. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know where I was going with that. But yeah, it's really unfortunate that they had to jack up the price for the Manjaro so much. It's fucking cool. $600, over 600. It's close to 700. I'm like, who the hell can afford that? Like, I have them, I can't. Man, it was pushing it even before that, whether or not I could afford it. Oh well. It's life. It's full of inconveniences. But speaking of poor food choices, we have started a snack weekend every 4 weeks at work. And at the beginning, it was just me and one other colleague that was like totally carrying snack weekend. But now it's escalated to the point where there's so much stuff. Like, we can't. I think last time there were 7 bags of chips and candy, and I can't weight problems. It's only once every 4 weeks. It's fine. For 3 days. Yeah. So snack weekend has escalated to epic proportions, which is a good time. I'm glad we've got other people participating, but damn, it's so much. And then you're like, why don't I feel good? I don't feel good. I'm on day 2 of recovering post snack weekend, and I'm still not feeling ideal. Because, yeah, self-control. I don't even bring food to work. I just snack all weekend. So I'm a sucker for chips, man. I love me some chips. Give me some salties. I'm not really. I think I'll eat chocolate and candy if it's there, but I won't go out of my way for it. I don't like crave it like salties. I'm a salty person. What can I say? For red. I don't know how well this little ombre situation is going to turn out. The hair coming out. I feel like I should have put black at the ends. Could I still put black at the ends? Probably not. Should I try? I'm gonna try. Black. It's not gonna cover the red very well, but it's fine. It's all fine. The danger of having everything easily accessible, so you can just be like, oh yeah, let's put some black on. And hope that it'll cover the red. If it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. Just make the red look a little bit darker. In the very tips, you can't even see it. I want it to be proper fire hair. Because I'm only doing this once this year. And I average doing it twice every year, it seems. Well, I do it once and then I add black. At least I've done that 2 years running now. I think this is year 3. I don't know. Didn't get any on this one. The tiniest, most meaningless amount of book. It's fine. Okay. Okay, what else am I getting rid of in my attempt to purge things? Do donation places take bras? I don't know. Because I've got a lot of bras that don't fit, and I don't have a lot of faith that my boobs are going to get smaller. They may get a bit smaller, but like I'm not going to be an A cup again. I don't foresee that in my future. Do they take bras? Do they count? Because I'm like just assuming they don't take underwear. Like, just I'm gonna assume that. I guess it's probably a safe assumption. But do bras count? I don't know. I washed all of them, and we'll see. Some of them I like new. Some of them probably are new. Never been worn. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, some of them definitely have never been worn. But I'm also beyond the point in my life where I'm on underwears. Any kind of push up. I'm built for comfort, not speed at this point in my life. Comfort, not speed. Underwears give you speed. Yeah, so I've got a big bag full of bras that hopefully will be put to good use by somebody who is willing to wear underwires. Like some of them are even my current size, but no, like no, I don't need that. I don't need it. Sorry, I'm having an issue right now. I'm getting too much or too little. My roots have grown out more than I thought they had. Which is also fine. Okay, get the underside of that. Not enough. Back. What is this? What is this situation happening back there? My poor sectioning is what's happening. More yellow. It's a pain to have. No, that's not good enough. It's a pain to have to put it back in the container, so I don't want to put too much in the bowl. The struggle. The struggle is real. Okay, let's just do this much. What the hell was that? Okay. What is happening? Okay. Should have done better sectioning in the first place. I've got this old thing that boils like 1 cup of water at a time. Like, no, I don't need to keep this. It's been on a completely inaccessible top shelf in my kitchen for years. Like, I don't need to keep it. That little voice inside you is like, but what if you need it? What if you need it? No, I don't need it. I've got a kettle, and I've got a tea maker, and I'm not going to need it. A metal blender, like, which I just kept in case my newer blender breaks. And like, no, I don't need it. I don't need it. I almost never even use my new blender. So clearly, I don't need a backup when I'm sorry to use the original. And even if it does break, I can probably survive for the length of time it would take me to get to the store to buy a new blender. I'm like, well, I was used to saying one seriously traumatic life event away from becoming a hoarder. But then Howie died, and I guess I didn't become a hoarder then, so I'm probably off the hook. But There's tendencies. I just want to keep things. What if? What if? You have 3 closets full of clothes. I've got 1 closet that's just full of band merch, mostly Muse. Do we need 10 Muse hoodies? Yes, the answer is yes. Do I wear any of those hoodies? No. I wear 3 Muse hoodies that are so ratty because they're my home hoodies, and I'm always too hot, so I don't wear hoodies out in public because I'm always too hot. But if I see a nice Muse hoodie for the next tour, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy one because this is how I am. I can't stop myself. Also, new Christopher song today. New tour. Guess where they're not coming? I like being in that part of Canada that doesn't exist. Although, to be fair, for this tour, it's most of Canada doesn't exist. Sucks for everybody who's not in that one. They're not even playing Toronto. They're playing some other, Niagara Falls, which is close to Toronto, but it seems like an odd choice. But yeah, not even Montreal or Vancouver, which is odd. Because usually Montreal is in the part of Canada that exists. It's doubtful that they're going to announce like another leg that'll be, I'm out of breath, that'll be Western Canada. Whoops. Because they're going to Seattle and Portland and not Vancouver, so I don't like the chances, which is unfortunate, but life's unfortunate. I feel like I'm being quite negative today. Okay. What the fuck? Why? Okay. Maybe the next thing I'll do is trim my hair. The ends are pretty rough. I feel like I've been talking about this a lot, and I just don't want to have to do it, but I really should face facts. Facts, reality. Why? Okay, just want a tiny bit. That's just fine. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Okay. Orange. I feel like I need to be more organized with my desk situation here. Desk counter situation. Words. Okay, I'm gonna get that better in a minute. It's also the time of year where I'm constantly congested. It's cold outside. Even though I like this time of year. It's my favorite time of year. Well, we're kind of a little past my favorite time of year. This is almost November. Like late September through October. It's my favorite. Because it's cool. I'm not too hot. I'm not wearing a hoodie because I'm wearing a coat. And my coats have pockets and it's amazing. Like all summer, I will carry a coat when it's 30 degrees just so I can have pockets. Rather than carry a purse, because that would be the logical thing to do. No, I'm not carrying a purse, I'm carrying a coat. I don't know. This year, I tried to experiment with putting a purse inside my work bag because that's the only place I ever really go. But I really like having pockets. I really like wearing a coat. It's long sleeved, it's warm. I can choose my level of warmth according to the prevailing weather conditions, and then I can take it off when I go inside so I won't be too hot. It's great. I like coats. Okay. Yeah, the only reason to wear hoodies here is because I keep it nice and cool inside. I'm not too hot. Although sometimes when Phil's in my lap, I'm like, is this like a perimenopausal? I've been obsessed with perimenopause lately. Like, every symptom I have, I'm like, it's perimenopause. I know it. I know it. Where was I going? I was going somewhere with that. I don't know. Okay. Orange way. And red. Appear to have not gotten the inside of that. What is that saturation? It's poor is what it is. Okay, take out the orange. Okay. I guess that was a pretty thick section. How do I do on this side? I feel like it's thinner on this side. It really shouldn't be. My hair is probably thinner on this side. Let's be real. Breakage. Okay. Red. This is the part that's going to be hard because now I've just committed to black. I don't want to put it over red where I don't have to. I think this red actually fades quite pink, which means I'm probably going to regret this life choice, but whatever. It won't be very much. Okay. Okay, is that it for red? I think so. Yeah, I really don't have a lot of hair at this line. Wait, what's happening here? I think I might have missed some orange on a breakage piece. I did. I think I spotted that. I feel like I do need to turn my hair. Even having said that though, when I do trim it, it's going to be like an inch. When it's really like 2 inches that needs to go. But I don't want it to be less than shoulder length right now. I just don't. I'm not ready to face facts. Not quite that level. Remember black on the ends and proceed to literally put black on the ends. Oh well, this black comes out easy. As I have established. Okay. It's going to be the tiniest amount of black. Oh well. So I guess I really should have just done color remover like on the roots, considering. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. I hope I don't have too much yellow happening. I feel like too much yellow over here. No, I never part my hair on that side anyway. It'll all be fine. Yeah, I feel like I've got too much yellow happening. Going a little orange. It's not really going to cover the yellow. It's just making things more complicated than they really have to be. That's why there wouldn't be enough yellow. This is literally going to do nothing. Oh well. Okay. I'm going to leave this on for some amount of time. and I will be back tomorrow. I'm back. Success. We call it a success. I went a little too hard on the yellow, but it's still a success. You can only expect so much. Yeah, I like it. I could have gone again less hard on the yellow, but yeah, I'm not gonna go in again and fix it. I'm just gonna let it fade. So, fire hair accomplished.